I'd like to welcome everybody to the Devin Smith PS4 Sports League Network 2018. And today we're doing week 8. Week 8 of the Madden League season, 7, 2018. And of course, I'm Coach Big Kurt Lord Green. I'll be coaching my Philadelphia Eagles traveling into Detroit to play the Lions. We just had a real bad loss, so hopefully we'll be able to redeem ourselves and pull out a win in Detroit. We know it might be hard, but we're going to see what happens in this game. If anybody want to join any leagues, you can friend me on my PS4 at Joe Price 834. Joe Price 834 on my PSN. You can friend me on there to join leagues and win money in my leagues as well. You can also friend me on Facebook under the name Joe Price. I also have a new Facebook known as Joe Price Hall of Fame. Again, it's known as Joe Price Hall of Fame. You can go on that Facebook and get exclusive championship footages of all of my live stream sports championship games. Okay? So I just wanted to put that there. You can also look at that Facebook again, known as Joe Price Hall of Fame. Okay, Joe Price Hall of Fame. Uh, that's on Facebook, or you can also look on Facebook Joe Price, the regular one. All right. Also, you can subscribe. You can subscribe to my YouTube page, Devin Smith. Make sure that you hit the bell. Make sure that you hit the bell where you can get a notification of new Devin Smith sports content that comes about, okay? Make sure you hit the bell after you hit the subscribe button, okay? And of course, I'd like to thank all subscribers and those who don't subscribe and check out the channel. Thank you for your support. And also, Coach Brown 90 YT. Shout out to you, buddy. Good to see you with us today. We're going to get this game underway. Week 8, Philadelphia Eagles at Detroit Lions. All right, the Philadelphia Eagles come in this week 8, come in 5-2. And Detroit Lions standing at 5-2. So this should be very interesting. And of course, yes, it was a terrible loss in Week 7 between the Eagles and Redskins. We fumbled our onside kick. That shouldn't even happen. That game we should have definitely won. So we definitely hoping to reinvent ourselves in Week 8, standing at 5-2.
Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Today's matchup should be interesting. The Lions are top 10 in converting third down opportunities, and they'll be up against the Eagles defense looking to knock that conversion rate down. With that, let's get you out to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis. They've got the call of this Week 9 matchup.
All right, Larry, first opened in 2002. There's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Detroit Lions. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, we look at this Lions team entering play. We're in November now, so this is where you really need to settle in, start getting down to business.
All right, we got Week 8 of the Season 7, 2018. Week 8, Philadelphia Eagles at Detroit underway. All right? Live in the city of Detroit, Eagles are coming underway. And we stand 5-2 today. It's going to be a great game. I feel it in the air. All right? All right. Okay.
The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by a former Pro Bowl quarterback out of the University of Georgia, Matthew Stafford.
And I thought it was a really nice performance last week by him. 3 touchdown passes. I think that signifies exactly what he was getting done. He did have the 1 interception.
But that's the ratio you say you're okay with, right?
If you go 3-1, you're going to be pretty happy over the course of the season. And let's face it, he'll never blame the receiver publicly. But behind closed doors, he probably told his agent, hey, what's the deal? I should have had a perfect game.
And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. The completion good for 3, and it's second down. And now the offense for Detroit.
Golden Tate is a dream for a play caller as a wide receiver because you can use him all over the field. Use him out wide, bring him into the slot, circle him into the backfield, where he can take handoffs as a running back. But the key part of his game, run after catch. Usually one of the top players in the NFL in that statistic.
This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson, and he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only are they controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the second and the third levels. You know, get to linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way downfield with their blocking, which helps keep the running back clean.
They'll try to continue that trend here this afternoon. And we peek at the defense now for Philadelphia.
Fletcher Cox is a Pro Bowl, all-pro talent at defensive tackle. And even though he didn't have his best year in 2016, still warranted double and triple teams from opposing offenses. If he's singled up, he usually finds his way into the opposing backfield to wreak a little bit of havoc.
And after the play on the ground, that brings up second down here. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. It's a 6-yard run, leaves him with about a foot or so here still to go to hit the marker with third down coming up.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
On third down, it's Carson. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? That looked like they were playing for the pass. That was third and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
On first down at Stafford. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one. Force the incompletion. That'll allow him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. So they're still at the original line of scrimmage here. Second down and 10. They run it with Carson. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up third. So the Lions go backwards there, and unfortunately that's something they saw a lot in 2015. They had the fewest rushing yards of any team in the NFL.
As one of those dubious titles that no one really wants to claim, even teams who say, well, don't worry about running it because we throw it all the time. Being able to run it when you want to is a key to success in the NFL, and Detroit struggled doing that. I don't believe that this opening drive is surprising to either one of us after the time we spent with the coaching staff and players prior to the game. What about you?
Absolutely. Not only that, but that big article in the paper this morning about their philosophy on starting games like you're shot out of a cannon, and that's what they've done. Very methodical here in this first drive.
Yeah, so many teams talk about that fast start. We're actually seeing it happen right here in front of us.
But now the kicker. Can they cap it off by putting the ball in the end zone? On second down, here's Stafford. It's Jones. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Marvin Jones, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Lions take it right down and score on the opening drive. Looking sharp on that first drive. These guys, of course, coming off back-to-back victories. And you see that kind of advancing into this game, don't you?
You certainly do, and when you have a team that doesn't get too full of itself, even though they've won 2 games in a row, you get the end result that we saw there, that nice opening drive, because they're sharp, they're focused, and they're locked into everything that they're doing.
Now Greg Zuerlein on for the extra point.
Block it!
It's up, it's good, and the Lions lead 7-0. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And the end result, a Detroit touchdown. Martin, the punter, now out to kick it away. This is taken at the 3. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. So now here comes the Eagles offense as they get ready to take over. They'll be led out by their 6'5" quarterback out of North Dakota State. It's Carson Wentz.
and no excitement unless you're on the defensive team of last week in his numbers, because the only excitement he really generated was the one interception he threw.
Yeah, no touchdown pass.
Yeah, and his team wasn't real thrilled about that, and they lost the game. So I know this week has been tough on him because he's been working hard. Fundamentals, footwork, finding the right targets, and bottom line, how do they get a win?
Forced out to his left, and complete to Zach Ertz. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 23 yards on the play. Throwing on first is Wentz. Dancing to his left. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
Good run by Carson Wentz.
Scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. On first down, Wentz. Buying time to his left. Oh, he's got a little daylight. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down. Wentz to throw on second down. Wide open receiver complete.
All right.
Down inside the 15, shy of the 10. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. Wentz now on first down.
Touch.
And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. At the end of 1, 7-0 is our score. We're back to the Motor City after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
The NFL on EA Sports is presented by Snickers. You're not you when you're hungry. Snickers satisfies.
Back live with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's the Eagles with the ball here to begin quarter number 2. And they're on the move as they face a second down here. Wentz going to throw. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Hey, Sean Robinson in there to get it. Sack number 8 for him on the year. On third and long, it's Wentz being chased out left. He's going to run. The ball comes out. And this is going to get out of bounds. So they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually. And they'll hold on to the football as well. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up fourth down. And he missed it. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
First and 10, Stafford. Eagle pressure, too much this time.
Good defense.
Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
To throw on second down is Stafford. Ebron with it over the middle. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and they're going to face an uphill battle here on third and long. A pass for negative yardage, obviously no good. Maybe he shouldn't have thrown it, or maybe he shouldn't have caught it.
I think we were seeing it at the same time, weren't we? Maybe you let that one go, right? Because you can see the lost yardage about to develop, but that goes against every instinct of a receiver. They're taught to catch everything, so it's really hard to be mad at him and yell at him for trying to make that play.
And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. From the gun, here's Stafford. And this is going to be incomplete.
Good defense on the Eagles. Good day.
On 4th down, here's Sam Martin on to kick it away. And the win last week, punted 4 times as this one's away. Taken from just outside the 30. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And that will come the offense as they take over. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, in first place in their division, looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, right? Number 1 goal is what? Make the playoff.
And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. Jared Davis able to drop him for a loss of a couple. On 2nd down, here's Wentz.
Oh!
The tight end Ertz, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 45. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here, as it looks like we've got a lion and shake it up. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. Inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Not much happening there on 1st down.
Thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
Here's Stafford now on 2nd down. It's brought incomplete. It's John Brown. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. They'll run it now out of the gun. Down to about the 22. Just when you want on a 1st down run, call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. 2 minutes to go here in the 1st half. We'll come back to Ford Field after this. A reminder coming up at halftime, Larry Ridley will join us from Orlando with our halftime report, but business to take care of before that. Looking to throw on second down. Stafford. And Jones has it over the middle. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. Stafford to Jones, enough for a Lion first down. Stafford on first down. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up first and goal.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
And incomplete, he dropped it in the end zone.
Brandon, some of those windows of sort of football that exist when you're between the 20s, they don't exist when you're this close to the goal line. But as a former DB, I liked it closer to the goal line. Tighter windows made it easier for people, actually.
So that's going to move them half the distance.
First of all, you can't jump in this situation, but think about your play calling. Could easily change what you want to do and maybe make things a little bit easier.
They come out here in the eye. To the air again, Stafford. Blitz coming and down he goes.
When you're this close to the goal line, you got to expect pressure from the defense, so the ball's got to come out fast. Got to get out of his hands quicker.
After the sack, Stafford and the Lions come up on a 3rd and long situation. A shotgun snap for Stafford. And it'll be intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off.
Let's go. Good pick, O.J. Burns. Good pick for the Eagles. Let's go.
To never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they're throwing interception.
Look at that pick. Woo! Good pick for the Eagles.
The Eagles offense back out onto the field. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time to try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned they're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he's brought down after a good gain. And a nice gain at 21 yards. Wentz now on first down. Steps away to his left. Ertz has it left side. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Now the offense lining up 1st and 10. To throw, it's Wentz. Oh, battle for it here.
Did he get it?
Be caught. A gain of 6 there on first. Now Wentz signaling frantically, let's get to the line. Now the Eagles will use
man.
timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to
We run out of time. We got to run out of balance or something.
Again. Forced out to his left. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. and 10. Here's Wentz. Dancing to his left. He's going to go up top for the end zone.
Oh, touchdown! Eagles! Oh, my God! What a play by Carson Wentz to Torrey Smith! Oh, my God! What a score by the Eagles! Yes!
You knew time was going to run out, so this had
what a touchdown score by the Eagles. Highlight play, baby.
Yes, all that had to happen, but when time's running down, sometimes your brain compresses a little bit too. They show great poise, understanding of situation.
Yeah.
Sure they got to the end.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Take a nice momentum into the locker room.
Whew.
Nick Folk for the point after. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. So thanks to the late touchdown, it's a time ball game here heading to break. As we'll send you down to Orlando as we check in with Larry Ridley and our EA Sports halftime report. Larry?
Thanks, guys. We'll get back to you soon for the second half of this tied ball game. But first, let's look back now at this first half of play. Both the Lions and the Eagles haven't had a reliable run game so far. The push up front has not been there, and you have to give credit to both defenses on that front. All right, let's get it going. Let's roll those first half highlights. Continuing on the drive, Stafford's on target here, and he capped off the long drive with a touchdown. That puts them up by a touchdown. Offense now with the shot after the interception. Here the defense will come up with the pick. Hearns is reading the play and comes away with it, ending the drive. First and 10. The pass is completed into tight coverage.
Okay, thank you, Larry. A low-scoring affair, all even as we
All right, tied game. We're back in the third quarter. All right. I think we get the rock. Yes, we do. All right.
Here in quarter number 3. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. And along with the rest of his offensive mates, here comes Zach Ertz. And some of his highlights here from this game, he's nearing 100 yards, partner.
And defenses have worked so hard at how to try to slow down tight ends. It was a lot easier, partner, in the old days because they just lined up on the line of scrimmage. You either put a defensive end or a linebacker over them and tried to body them so they couldn't get off the line of scrimmage easy.
And now?
Now, when they split out, detach from the line of scrimmage, you put a linebacker out there, they're often too elusive for them. Shake them, get to the secondary too easily before someone else can try and pick them up.
Room here to run.
Yes.
Open downfield, he keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
Obviously, a big play was needed, and you can see his eyes light up as he realized there's absolutely no one in front of him. And he takes off and goes a long way. Not only does he pick up a first down, but a big gain to boot.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Akeem Hicks in there to get him, and that's sack number 6 for him on the year. Now Wentz throwing on second down. Buying time to his left. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Lions have recovered. So we get a look at the Lions offense as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. Tie game, but they'll get excellent starting field position here to begin the second half.
And it's a starting field position that makes an offensive coordinator maybe bolder than normal. Maybe you want to take the big shot right now. Go for a big play and get their attention early, or even just run your offense because you feel good about where you are and a chance to move the ball downfield.
Yeah, maybe they go for the big play. Time to find out. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him, so when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Yeah, Detroit. Jerome Felton, his second touchdown on the season. And the Lions have taken the lead. And he wasn't blocking or running it there. They tossed it to him.
You remember the good old days when the 49ers were running roughshod in the league? They used to pull back and pass plays all the time. Roger Craig, Tom Rathman, those guys were terrific at running these types of plays.
And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them. In plus territory, excellent field position. 2 plays later, Hader. Martin, the punter, now out to kick it away. This is taken at the 3. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go around.
Big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over. The other team takes it down and scores. That could be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
They're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. A good pick up there at 20 yards. Wentz. Being chased out left. They find some open feet, and I think the ball's out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. First down and 10 now for the offensive group. Throwing now is Wentz. And he whips that one incomplete there.
That should have been pass interference, man.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here. That looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open. And this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. And his throw here is incomplete. Now we have Wentz here, still down on the ground.
Oh, he got hurt.
Check on his status.
Oh, man.
And the offense looks to pick up the first here on 3rd after that incompletion. And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. Steps away to his left. And he connects with Ertz. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards. And when he started rolling left there as a right-handed quarterback, I thought, well, this third down play is going nowhere, but credit to him. Able to pick up the first.
And all you righties who are watching the game at home, get out of your chair, get off the couch, move to your left, and then rifle one. You may leave a hole in the wall, as you have to explain later, but you'll see how difficult that throw actually was.
Touchdown, Eagles.
And he's in. Touchdown.
Ooh, 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 ooh.
His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying this thing up. And nothing special there. They showed they were going to run the football. They ran it. They got it in.
Like old-time football, right? Hey, this is exactly what we're going to do. Straight ahead power, and they got it done.
Now Folk for the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up.
Good field goal for the Eagles.
So all square here in this 3rd quarter as the kick's away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. Now some might have returned that one. He won't. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start the drive from the 25. Here's the Detroit offense now as they get back out onto the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
On first down at Stafford. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And got his man.
Oh,
He's taken down.
ain't that something?
Into enemy territory across the 40.
Man.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs as we just saw there.
He's going deep for Brown.
Oh!
Took a shot on first down, but couldn't connect.
That should have been a pick.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
10 yards still left on second down. Throwing again. Stafford. It's put in left side by Tate. It's a pickup of 16 there that'll lead to a new set of downs. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. Again, it's Stafford. And down inside the 15.
Dang.
10. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down and will. In the red zone this time. Here's Carson. And we'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Lions have broken our ties. They take the lead. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep your assignments. Let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking, gets good tackling on that play, and result, touchdown.
Now Zerline on to add the extra point.
Block it.
It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. That time, 75-yard drive, 5 plays. And it was capped off by a 12-yard touchdown run. Martin, the punter, now out to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Forced out to his left. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Did that just happen? I'm getting my hand over my eyes right now because likely like him is going to haunt my dreams too. He was wide open. How did he overthrow him there?
Defensively, just very lucky. You know that they got away with one there. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Dancing to his left. And unable to connect with a long pass.
I don't know how he didn't get that.
So incomplete on 2nd down. Now they'll look to convert here on 3rd. They'll drop to throw. Buying time to his left. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. And he's finally taken down, but not before getting across midfield and across the 45-yard line. Back to throw now on 1st down. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Being chased out left. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10 to the 7. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now at Ford Field. It's the Eagles behind on the scoreboard, but with the football here as we start the fourth quarter.
We're in the fourth quarter. Eagles down by 7.
Now it's first and goal. Back to throw again. Steps away to his left. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football.
Oh. Woo! Saved by the bell.
It's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction.
Touchdown, Eagles! Ooh, 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 ooh.
With his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying this thing up. He's having a nice little game. Maybe already has an eye on that third touchdown.
And how about what our producer, Christian McLeod, likes to say when they've scored touchdowns like this? He's put a tent up in Touchdown City.
And now a critical extra point attempt here. And an important one that is, as we are tied now early in this fourth quarter.
Good field goal by the Eagles. All right, we still in it.
And it ends in a touchdown.
We ain't out. We ain't out of this joint yet.
So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this fourth quarter. This field a few yards into the end zone.
I need a fumble. Come on.
He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. And Detroit getting set to go now. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well,
I don't know. I don't know what we can do to stop him, man. Matt Stafford's killing us.
Defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
See if they can disrupt it here. This is Carson. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, he's looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple yards out of it because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
On 2nd down, here's Stafford. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. A solid gain of 15 yards of the sticks move. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down. Back to the air. Stafford on 2nd down. His throw incomplete. That one was intended for John Brown. And it's 3rd down. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Throwing again at Stafford. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. Losing 4 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
That was well defended, and while it was a completion, it resulted in a loss of yardage. It's really, really hard for a running back to think to himself, I probably should have just dropped it and saved the yardage. It goes against the entire training.
Block it! Yes! Yeah! Yes! They missed the field goal. That's what we needed. That's what we needed. Look at it. They missed it.
And now each team's missed a field goal here so far, Brandon. So apparently, is immune.
Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch, counter punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got to a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you think to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
See if they dial it up this drive. And at this stage in the game, every play is magnified here as we get down to the nitty-gritty. Looking to throw. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10 to the 7. A good pickup there of 22. They'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. Down broke through first contact, but ultimately stopped shy of the goal line. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down. 2nd and goal. Defense digging in again here. And just a short gain that time.
Did it again?
They can muster only a yard there, and they'll be left with a 3rd and very short. Time for a break. We'll come back and see how it all shakes out after this. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They come up on what could be a pivotal 3rd and goal in a tie ball game.
I'm going.
It's a quarterback sneak, and not going to be able to push this forward. He runs into a wall right at the line of scrimmage. So the defense had a chance to catch their breath, and now they're back out and ready. So the field goal unit is on the field, as this is a big spot right here. This for the lead in the final stage.
All right, we still got time, though. We still got time. We got to step the defense up.
And they have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes.
We got to step the defense up. It ain't over. We got to step the D up.
Give them the lead in the 4th, but Charles, there is still time left for a final drive.
Brandon, you know they would have liked to take the clock down just a little bit further, at least under a minute or so, but this was not over yet, especially since they just need a field goal.
And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. So here come the Lions now. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, come get a little bit closer this time. Yeah, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
He'll look to throw. Complete to Tate. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as he'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Back to throw. yards there, good enough to move the sticks. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, second down.
There's definitely contact there, but it's the fourth quarter of a kind of tight game, and sometimes officials just say let them play. Kind of like your mom used to with you and your brothers. Just take the broom to you and send you out to the backyard and tell you to settle it yourselves.
I like that, yeah. There was contact. I don't know, like you said, enough to warrant the flag. It was close, though. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue. Back to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Carson. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. They'll give him a yard on the play, and it'll be second down. And with the clock ticking under 50 seconds now, he spikes it. The Lions on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. He's back to throw. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. 4th down now defensively. Charles, you know, they're just asking this crew for one more stop.
And you know that they're feeling the momentum right now, but they have to be very careful not to get over-exuberant, overexcited, and blow an assignment and give up the big first down.
Block it!
And this kick is...
Yes! Yeah! Yeah, man! They missed it! Yes!
into the 4th at FedEx Field.
Woo! What a Christmas gift! A New Year's gift, I'm sorry. What a New Year's gift. Oh! We need it!
Philadelphia getting set to take the field. They have the 3-point lead. Defense did their job. Now, late game. Although it looks good, you know the coaches, they haven't counted this as a victory yet.
I agree with you totally.
All right, let me see. Okay. Oh, man, what a New Year's gift. Okay.
By taking care of the football.
They'll try to close it out now.
That's cool. Let's go.
And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. And now following that timeout, the defense
Let's
back
see
out
what the coach says. Nailed it.
The Eagles in the victory formation as they take a knee.
The Eagles went on the road big 24-21 in Detroit. Shocking Detroit. Upsetting Detroit. 24. Philadelphia 24 to Detroit 21.
The Eagles on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. A road win in the National Football League. Charles, you never take that for granted no matter who you're playing, no matter where you're playing.
You take it and you run with it. And you know you primed the pump all week in your own home facility. No one thinks we can do this. Only people who believe are right here in this room. And then you go on the road, band together, and get it done.
So for the Eagles, they close out this first half at a very solid 6-2. And they'll have another road date next week with the Miami Dolphins. Meanwhile, for Detroit, they'll fall to 5-3 with a loss. And they'll have a tough one at home next week against the Green Bay Packers. So that'll do it. For my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry, I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone, from Ford Field.